Blooming Witch here, and today is Tarot Tuesday. As you can see, to my left, I have Luna. Hello. Sorry, did I disturb you? And I've got a rabbit running around somewhere as well. She's been sunbathing. I don't know about the weather where you are today, but it's been absolutely glorious. We've actually got sunshine and heat, and it just makes you feel good. Anyway, enough of that. This week's card, which flew out of the pack, is Temperance. Now, we've been getting this a lot over the last few months, and as you can see, Temperance is about balance. We've talked about this before, and it is good to find balance in your life, otherwise you end up like this. Very, really feeling off balance, out of sorts. But I had to think about it because I often say the same thing, and I looked at it, and I'm going to say I've got a different slant for you today about Temperance, and I'm going to take this card literally, and I feel it's very good to balance, as in literally balance. If it's like this, doing the tree, fair enough. If you have to hold on and balance, and lift your leg. What I'm thinking is doing something like this really brings you back into the moment. It makes you very mindful because you've got to be thinking about what you're doing. So doing something like this is kind of meditative. So it really brings you into the present moment. So the challenge for this week is to maybe try and do something like this where you're balancing, or even if you're standing, but standing maybe with your arms out, or doing something where you're feeling more mindful, you're in that moment, rather than your head's going 10 to the dozen thinking about other things that you should be doing. So that's your challenge. The other thing I wanted to talk about is, and I've been wanting to do this subject for quite a while, and I just haven't got around to it. It kind of links to this. So it's about worry. When we worry, it's very hard not to worry sometimes, especially when it's a big problem. But sometimes we have these little minor worries, and they build up, so you've got so many worries going on, and it clutters your mind, and then you feel overwhelmed. So what I want you to try and do is, with the little worries, I want you to think about visually, and this is where this card come in, if you were balancing or if you were in that moment, is think about visualizing a bucket, and I want you to put your worries in the worry bucket. So one by one, visualize putting your worries into a bucket, and then just have that moment where you're free, you're in that moment and feeling very present. And the more you do this, the easier it will become. That's how I feel is, if you are stressing, if you've got worry, especially about people, if you're worried about what people think or something you've done or maybe not done, or you have these little, it fills up your head, so you end up cluttered. And I think of it like, imagine your head as a flat, a house, a room, and it's like people taking over that room in your house. So you end up feeling really cluttered. People are in your space, but they're actually not paying rent. They're rent-free in your space, and you wouldn't allow somebody to live rent-free in your space. So I want you to take your stresses and put them in the worry bucket. Worries in the worry bucket. Anyway, here's me waffling on as usual. So I'll leave you with those thoughts. Let me know how you're getting on this week, as ever. I love to hear from you. And remember, life is for living. Till the next time.